This simple 4-step process will resolve most of your conflicts. If you're a man who is stopping himself from going into smaller conflicts between surface level conflicts and emotional conflicts because you don't know how to handle them and how to lead them, here is a very simple step-by-step video how to do that. So when you find yourself in a place where you want to start a conflict, but you not necessarily know how to express, here is a very simple way and a tool to express your feelings, needs, and request a change of behavior. This could be used for any smaller conflicts where it comes to just day-to-day stuff with you and your spouse, or something bigger that already triggered your emotions. So to start with, we have this very simple framework, which is facts, feelings, needs, and requests. FFNR. How it goes is, obviously, within the umbrella of starting any conflict, you want to frame it in a non-violent way where you want to express to your spouse, a girlfriend, or anyone else to say, listen, there's something I would like to speak to you about because, and then you will say whatever happened to you, whatever was the result. And you would frame it in a very simple way. The fact of the matter is, I'll give you guys an example of one that can happen so many times in any type of relationships, but specifically when we are dating or we are already in a relationship, is timekeeping. This is something that you can very clearly and simply reframe and reestablish boundaries with a woman that you are dating with. And to do that simply is, you would point out to the fact, and the fact is, remember yesterday when I agreed that I'm going to pick you up at 7 for our date, you were late 20 minutes. So that's the fact. The feeling is that you could express that because you were late 20 minutes, it made me feel that you did not respect my time, which everyone around me does respect. But when it happens from you, I feel like I may be stopping myself from telling you that it actually feels disrespectful because I don't want to upset the date. But I really want to express that it makes me feel this way, and this way. And this is your time to really express it, how it really makes you feel. The next part of it is, you would say, which is the need, is in those situations, I need to not feel this way. So I need to feel seen, appreciated, not disrespected for being on time. So then you would very simply state that. And then a request is, so the next time a situation like that is happening, I would love for you to act this way. And then you can tell the person exactly how you want them to show up. So first of all, it may be that you want them to update you ahead of time where they may be late, and that already gives you this respect back to you, so you know that you're being updated. But if they have no ability to do that, for example, if they're running from one meeting to another and then they're meeting you, it's important to let them know that when this is happening, that you want them to take responsibility for actually taking the burden of apologizing without you needing to even raise this. So it validates your time and your effort to be on time. And once you request that, there's a very important part which you need to state at the end of a simple reframe and reestablishing of boundaries in a conflict like this. You need to ask them if that's something that they're capable of doing. Because sometimes when we make a request based on our feelings and needs, sometimes the person is unable to meet us there, and that will obviously open up a space for you to discuss and create understanding. But usually it is important, it's almost like the cherry on top, where you ask the person, listen, is that something that we can agree on? Do you feel that you can deliver on this part of our agreement? Because if not, that's really important for me to be on the same page, and I want to discuss it even further. So this is a very simple tool, how you can allow yourself to literally within minutes resolve very surface level or a small emotional conflict with your spouse or your girlfriend. If you want to know exactly how to handle more and deeper conflicts step by step, you can click here.